Assalamu alaikum ji. Welcome back to an episode of Kahe, Kazi. My guests today were Zair, Vais and Shane, members of Kashmir. We get to speaking about their individual musical journeys, the synchronicity that appears on camera, on stage, and about what music means to them and what they hope to portray and what they hope to communicate through their music. Enjoy. 3, 2, 1. 3 from Kashmir. That's what we agreed on. 3 from Kashmir. Yeah? Yeah, 3 from Kashmir. How you guys doing? What?
All good, man. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. What's going on, guys?
आप सुनाए थोड़ा सा हमारे पास माइक स्टैंड नहीं है सॉरी सो
Fuck off, dude. Why do you have to say that? The first thing he does is takes a shot at me. Mic stand नहीं है, कोई बात नहीं bro.
वो रिप्लाई करने में थोड़ा सा लैग आया था ना इसलिए मैंने कहा वो बता दो.
तो आपने मेरे ऊपर डाल दी bro.
Awkward pause.
Awkward. सिर्फ imagine it getting passive aggressive. हाँ और बता bro. just keeps asking you questions. So how you guys doing, man?
All good, man. Thanks for having us on. Once
Bro,
again.
I'm a fan, लेकिन I don't know what instruments you guys play. मैं सिर्फ गाने सुनता हूँ.
नहीं.
Videos नहीं देखता मैं bro.
That's interesting.
हाँ. Now he gets upset. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
I don't know why you would do that.
No,
dude.
because that's interesting because now we can play around with what instruments we play.
You play the drums.
No, I play. नहीं यार. I'm offended, dude.
You play lead guitar. You play rhythms.
He's the drummer. You are right.
मुझे पता है bro.
He's done his research.
मैं concert पे आया था bro. Guys.
Which one did you come to वैसे?
District 19 वाला.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That's why you're so happy about it.
हमें खुद भी मजा आया था वहाँ बजाने में.
हाँ बस mic में बोल ले भाई.
हमें खुद भी मजा आया था वहाँ बजाने में.
सही है. It was a good scene. छोटा सा था, है ना? It wasn't too big. What's the biggest you guys have played?
Ooh. We just did one which had like 35,000 people.
Super casual, 35,000.
But that wasn't just us, right? That was like a festival.
I think Lahore Music Meet was big. And
Ooh, that was also huge.
December में भी
उसको भी mic दो बोल ले तो उसको mic.
ये इसको शौक है लाइमलाइट. IBA में हुआ था. उसमें कितने लोग थे यार?
That was a lot.
है ना? That was a lot.
The thing is, we judge it by how far the people are.
Good dude. Listen man, I don't know अगर आप लोग को anxiety है. I have stage fright. तो वही वाली बात है कि if I lock in, like if I realize कि that sea of people is actually a sea of people, बस bro.
नहीं हम लोग का opposite है ज़्यादा मतलब obviously.
But
नहीं यार come on.
So one of the reasons, like now I'm used to it, but I used to hide behind the drums. That's why like I was fine when I was on stage, but I have a lot of social anxiety.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's insane.
But he's a good-looking dude. I don't know why he would do that.
But what does that have to do with
So that has to do with everything. What are you talking about? Dude, confidence is everything, man. चलो. अब ये बात भी हो गई.
I don't know, it's a childhood thing. Like I hated going to birthday parties of kids and stuff because I wouldn't even take cake if someone offered me because I'd be like, nah,
Really? Do you believe that, Zair? Yeah.
There's a judgment. एक मिनट.
Boys fat shape क्यों कर रहे हो?
इसलिए तो आप खाता हूँ सारा.
अभी
ये पूरा आपका इतना बड़ा मील खाने के बाद डाइट कोक पी के दिखाता है.
Bro देखो conscious होना लाजमी है, डाइट कोक पीना लाजमी है bro. क्या मतलब?
Double patty with extra cheese and you know.
ये याद क्यों है इसको? Why does he remember that?
एक मिनट. Yeah,
but as such coming back to anxiety हमें इतनी होती है, जैसे मुझे भी anxiety होती है but stage पे नहीं होती. अभी I think मुझे याद है कि हमारा concert था आर्ट्स काउंसिल पे. वहाँ हमसे पहले कोई डीजे सेट टाइप की कुछ चीज़ बज रही थी, बहुत लाउड म्यूजिक बज रहा था. वो आई थिंक वन ऑफ द फ्यू कॉन्सर्ट है जो मुझे स्टेज पे जाने से पहले एंग्जाइटी हुई थी क्योंकि वो इतना तेज म्यूजिक बज रहा था, मुझे लग रहा था सिर्फ मुझे हो रही है. फिर मैंने अली से पूछा, उसने कहा यार मुझे भी हो रही है एंग्जाइटी. फिर मैंने बिलाल से पूछा, उसने कहा मुझे भी हो रही है. तो आई गेस कभी कभी होता है बट यूजुअली लाइक
I think that was also a comeback concert, right? That's why.
Wasn't District 19 your comeback?
Oh yeah, District 19 was the first concert we played.
Back after the
No,
pandemic.
we played a concert a week before
Yeah,
that.
that's
वो जो
right.
कहीं दूर कहीं
Arts
हुआ था.
Council wala was the first one after a very long time, like after a month's break or something.
Yeah, something
that
like
was
that.
insane, dude.
नहीं, but I realized कि वो इतना बेसी म्यूजिक बज रहा था ना, तो हमारे दिल वैसे ही धड़कने लग गए.
I thought you said desi music. I was
बेसी
like, desi music बजाते
वो
हैं.
आप बस हम पीछे खड़े हुए थे कॉरिडोर में और बस वो सिर्फ म्यूजिक की आवाज आ रही थी और एक दूसरे की आवाज नहीं आ
और
रही थी.
आप लोग एक दूसरे की शक्ल देख रहे हो.
हम कह रहे हैं कि क्या हो रहा है यार, हमें स्टेज पे जाना है.
You weren't alone with your thoughts at that point in time.
Dude, I guess, man. You know, it's too loud for you to think. Okay, so but the answer to that question is कि आप बस judge करते हो जितना पीछे जा रहे हैं लोग. And the biggest you're saying 35,000 people.
That was like recently. उसके तो like they have the metrics of that.
Yeah.
Because
That was for ARY. वो एक कोई न्यू ईयर का इवेंट था वो.
अच्छा,
उसमें हम थे,
हाँ.
सजाद अली थे, अली जफर, नताशा बेग, अमान. वो काफी बड़ी लाइनअप थी.
Yeah.
हमने तो ओपन किया था उनके.
आपने open किया.
Yeah.
That's exciting, man. I think that's cool. How does it feel opening for? Tell me your origin stories, man. Why have I glossed over this just because I know Bilal's origin stories?
So
Let's start with you, yeah.
I mean, like our personal origins.
Of course, dude.
Or like the bands.
नहीं, band की तो पता ना मुझे. You guys got together. You were like, let's make a band.
Yeah,
And there was a band.
वो तो है, like personally, I started playing when I was 13.
Okay.
So
how old are you right now?
I'm 28.
शेन पहले गिटारिस्ट था, ये मैं बता दूं. ये यहाँ से
हाँ,
बता.
नहीं,
And then you saw these guys, you're like,
mention
scene नहीं है, bro.
So I started playing guitar when I was 11 because I wanted to be cool, right? I was like, yaar, I'm going to be the cool guy who plays guitar.
That's a good reason. Yeah.
Right? Social anxiety and all of that.
Of course, yeah.
So I started and I was terrible. I sucked. I like was the worst guitar player.
At 11, how can you tell if you suck?
Because my cousin was better than me. And he was 10.
He was 10.
So I gave up. And at that time, like the guitar I had, it cost 3,000 rupees, right?
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't that much, but it was still a lot for parents to buy their kids, you know. So 2 years later, I saw Noori play. They played in my apartment building. They had like a tour. And I saw Gumby play and I was like, Mom, Dad, I want a drum kit. They were like, अच्छा. So you gave up guitar. और अभी आपको 50,000 की drum kit चाहिए.
Bro, that's awesome. That what you said, 11, 12?
13 now at this point.
At 13, you saw Gumby play, who's obviously one of the best that we've ever produced.
Yeah. And like, but then after that, they saw that I was really interested in it, and they told me if I pass grade 8, they'd like
just pass.
I was a dumb guy, dude.
Just pass. Pass हो जाओ.
हाँ, pass हो जाओ बस. तो
सब देंगे.
मैंने इतनी कोशिश करके ना बस जब grade आया, I was like, damn, drum kit आ रहा है. Not that I was going to grade 9.
Nice, bro. And then at what point did you figure out? मतलब the question then becomes, at what point did you figure out that you were good?
I still don't think I'm like the best I can be, but I played my first concert when I was 15.
All right.
And then it just went on from there.
Okay.
हमारे church में हर साल they had this sort of rock concert thing.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't church music usually like thoda classic, thoda?
So it's like to promote talent within the community. We have talent shows like where people who are good at dancing, people who are good at singing, they just come up and they show their
That's
talent.
beautiful, dude. I think that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man, and
Mashallah.
that's the reason how I like got into music
Yeah.
from there. और फिर वहाँ से then like a long journey. It's going to take too long.
Bro.
But why don't we move to how Zair started, right? क्योंकि इसका काफी इससे ज़्यादा interesting है.
Interesting कि I just started playing the guitar when I was around like 12 or 13.
Okay.
सीन ये था, मेरा एक कज़न था, उसने गिटार खरीदा था, वलीद. तो बस उसके पास था तो मुझे भी चाहिए था. उसको देख देख के मैंने इतना सीख लिया था कि मैं अपने अम्मा अब्बा को कन्विंस कर सकूँ. मुझे मेरा भी इसी टाइप का सीन था.
Your cousin was the cool guy with the guitar.
एंड देन वो क्या बोलते हैं, वही बोला था कि मार्क्स अच्छे लाओगे. वो आए नहीं पहले मिड टर्म्स के अंदर, दूसरे में भी नहीं आए.
मार्क्स अच्छे लाने थे ना, पास तो
हाँ वो नहीं आए. तो मगर फिर इवेंचुअली मुझे याद है, मेरा एक दोस्त होता था, उसने गिटार खरीदा था कि मलेशिया से कोई चाइनीज कंपनी.
ओके.
तो वो उसने मुझे कोई 2,000 रुपये में बेच दिया था बिकॉज वो उसने गिव अप कर दिया था, कह रहा था मुझसे नहीं बज रहा. तो आई स्टार्टेड लर्निंग ऑन दैट एंड देन आई जस्ट बीन प्लेइंग ऑन एंड ऑफ. यूनिवर्सिटी आके भी फिर मेरी उस्मान और इन बाकी सारों से दोस्ती हुई. तो इन लोगों के पास पहले कोई और गिटारिस्ट होता था बैंड में, जो फाइज आई थिंक उस्मान के स्कूल का दोस्त था,
उसको आपने डिच
ही
करा
हैड
दिया।
टू गो टू कॉलेज अमेरिका, लाइक ही हैड टू लीव फॉर अमेरिका कॉलेज के लिए, तो उनके पास जगह खाली थी, तो आई थिंक एक हमारा कोई गिग था जिसमें इन लोगों ने मुझे बुलाया, वी प्लेड टुगेदर। उस वक्त हमारा वोकलिस्ट कोई और होता था। हाँ एक्चुअली हाँ, वैसे मुझे शुरू में पसंद नहीं करता था वैसे, बाय द वे।
नहीं
हाँ कि यार ये तो
Is it
मजाक कर रहा हूँ, I'm
that?
joking, I'm joking.
Is it the same gig where you had to leave the stage halfway and then come back?
No, that was a cool thing.
Yeah.
So basically we're performing, ठीक है? कहाँ था यार? इंडस वैली था। तो हम लोग एक गाना कर रहे थे अपना ओरिजिनल, ठीक है, लिटिल बिट आखिरी गाना था, अच्छा याद भी है तुमको? तो आखिरी गाना था लिटिल फास्ट पेस पंक रॉक, ग्रीन डे आई विल से काइंड ऑफ। तो अभी हम लोग बजा रहे हैं, एकदम से स्टार्ट हो गया मतलब हम लोग का वोकलिस्ट कह रहे हैं कि अभी नेक्स्ट गाना, हम लोग का ये पूरा इंट्रोडक्शन दे दिया। अब जाहिर एकदम से साइड से आता है, वोकलिस्ट को अपना गिटार मतलब स्ट्रैप के साथ पूरा लटका के उसको कहता है कि यार अब तुम बजा रहे हो, एंड गायब।
Why? Why?
वो
We had no
Zair
idea. We had
बताएगा।
we had
Zair
no
बताएगा।
idea. ठीक है, क्या
I
सीन
think
हुआ
Zair,
है?
you need to answer for
नहीं
something.
so basically we're performing this whole song, ठीक है। अभी हम लोग बजा रहे, एकदम से देखा जाहिर क्राउड पे और ऐसे करा हम लोग को। मैंने कहा ओके यार, ये तो बहुत ही टाइट सीन हुआ है। So basically he left the stage because तुमको वॉशरूम जाना था। जो बात है,
देखो वॉशरूम का मजाक ही नहीं
हाँ
है।
बिल्कुल नहीं मजाक है, मतलब आपको कंसंट्रेशन नहीं आती, आप
नहीं,
सही से नहीं कर
नहीं।
सकते, मतलब अजाब में क्यों डालो
नहीं, why exactly?
के लिए।
It's not like you have a few hundred people to play for.
It's not
Actually,
like
जब हमारा सेट शुरू हुआ था, मुझे उससे पहले से आई हैड टू गो पी,
तो
बट
फिर-
वो आखिरी गाने तक बिल्कुल वो हो गया था।
हाँ ब्रो,
तो मैंने अपने वोकलिस्ट से पूछा, मैंने कहा तुम्हें ये गाना बजाना आता है? उसने कहा, मैंने उसको पहनाया और मैं भाग गया।
तो देखो ये
और बाय द टाइम आई गॉट डन तो आधा गाना हो चुका था, तो फिर मैं ऑडियंस में खड़ा होकर सुन रहा था। नो पॉइंट कमिंग बैक ऑन स्टेज नाउ।
देखो ये, I think that's more reasonable. I think you guys weren't doing
बट
justice
दिस
to his
इज लाइक
story.
2012 और 13 में बहुत
उसके बाद
पुरानी
your
बात।
bladder became good.
हाँ, उसके
हाँ।
बाद से मैंने सबक सीख
Steel.
लिया कि साउंड चेक से पहले आप सारा बाथरूम
सब निपटा के आओ।
सब निपटा करो।
All right. So that's your origin story.
Yeah.
Before we get to you, आप मुझे बताओ, how did you get to Kashmir? So he told me how he got to Kashmir.
So he mentioned Waleed, right?
Did he mention Walid?
Yeah, his
He
cousin
did,
who he
yeah.
wanted to be at school as.
Yeah.
हाँ सही, हाँ
So
वो आपका भी cousin था? नहीं
नहीं वो Zair cousin है, and an amazing music
so I got
producer.
to know all of these guys through Waleed.
जनूबी खरगोश.
Yes.
Bilkul.
All right.
So I got to know these guys through Waleed, and that's how I just like first we were just friends, and then I just joined the band. Yeah, I played a show with
Yeah.
Waleed, but I was your friends because I met you guys through him. उसी वक्त chilling क्योंकि we were jamming at Bilal's house,
All right.
and which is now a studio by the way.
Well, alhamdulillah, yeah.
And हाँ वहाँ से मिला उनसे, and then we just kicked off.
Big shout out to जनूबी खरगोश.
Big
Yep.
shout out.
Fantastic
Yeah.
man. Yeah. बताइए.
अच्छा तो कहाँ शुरू करूँ?
शुरू से शुरू.
So I started playing the guitar at the age of 18. Yeah, that's ये बहुत सारा के हाँ yeah hustle 18.
I feel like he's lying.
Why would I lie?
That's why I was laughing.
No. नहीं मैं उस किसी और चीज़ में हंस रहा था. नहीं I actually picked up guitar at the age of 18. I remember मैं कोयटा से मैंने इधर ट्रांसफर लिया था. Like we shifted the whole family. ठीक है. तो first 4 months I started classes for guitar from Kappa.
Okay.
And my sir's name was Jeremy Kantwas.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys
I
know
don't.
him, but yeah.
But I'm gonna pretend.
Yeah. नहीं फैसल के बाद में वो आए थे. खैर तो from there I started learning guitar. Took guitar lessons for 4 months and did my first ever concert, which was terrifying. I still remember 2 गाने करने थे. एक गाना मुझे याद था, दूसरा गाना भूल गया. Yeah, like totally forgot the chords and everything. यार basically Kappa एक आपका परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स स्कूल था, बड़ा छोटा लेकिन वेरी वेल नोन उस वक्त म्यूजिशियंस आ रहे थे, जैसे अल्फ्रेड डमेलो है जो आतिफ असलम के लिए ड्रम्स बजाता है, वो गिटार ड्रम इंस्ट्रक्टर था. एंड देन ऑल दीज पीपल वर देयर. तो खैर एक गिटार क्लास होती थी, एक ड्रम क्लास हो, उससे एक वोकल्स ले लिए, इधर क्लासेस एक बैंड बना दिया, एंड देन बेस रॉक कैफे में हम लोग लाइव परफॉर्म करते थे at that time.
That's awesome, dude.
So काफ़ी अच्छा एक एक्सपीरियंस एक्सपोजर मिल गया था उस टाइम के हिसाब से, लेकिन काफ़ी लेट उठाया I believe so कि मैंने गिटार.
Okay, so were you musically inclined before?
I had a lot of like interest in music like at a very young age. मतलब मुझे अभी तक याद है कि कोयटा में MTV आता था, like the good MTV.
Bro, how old are you?
I'm 28 sorry
हाँ,
gonna turn
so
29
हाँ,
soon.
we're both the same
Yeah.
age. हाँ, ठीक है. MTV, yes.
So MTV से main start हुआ था, and obviously my cousins were listening to a lot of different types of music, like especially System of a Down हो गया.
सही.
Like at the age of 11-13 I believe, तो मैं इस तरह के music मुझे Coldplay cousins सुना रहे होते थे, and then MTV था, so I used to pretend with the wiper that it's a guitar.
That's cute, dude.
Green Day and also, ठीक है. So that was the thing. So I wanted a guitar back then in Quetta, but I still remember my dad was like, "I'll buy you a guitar, लेकिन सिखाएगा कौन?"
अच्छा,
नहीं सिखाएगा कौन?
अच्छा, कोई कंडीशन ही नहीं थी.
कंडीशन नहीं थी. तो उन्होंने बोला कि we were just passing a store and I'm like, "Oh, look guitar." क्योंकि मेरे कजन के पास आया था. Again उसी तरह वो आदत बचा रहा था एक स्ट्रिंग में, and I was like, "Whoa, ये क्या है?" ठीक है. And then I was like totally fan moment में हो गया था कजन के. तो बजाना आता तुमको गिटार ये वो. And then I wanted a guitar. तो one of the reasons was कि proper guitar instructor नहीं था उस time. मैं YouTube था उस time. I don't remember कि उस time YouTube था way back. Dude, this was like when I was 13, so it's
2000
like 2002. I don't know.
Bro, बस हो गया. 2002 नहीं.
ज़्यादा कर दो.
2008 no.
It's been 20 years.
I'm bad with this.
It's been 20 years since
93, yeah.
हाँ, it's all right.
So just from there, just I think do the maths. 2006, there you go.
I think YouTube था
उस time.
2007.
मुझे
हाँ,
याद नहीं.
भाई हमारे पास नहीं था ना शेन.
यार हमारे पास dial-up net होता था उस
हाँ,
time पर,
हमारे पास
कितना
नहीं
slow
था.
होता था.
हाँ,
वो तो वो
I would
ज़माना
wait
था.
for a video to load for like 2 hours.
Exactly.
So I
ना,
could
और
watch
उस वक्त पता नहीं था कि सारी चीज़ें online मिलती हैं.
What age did you move to Karachi?
At the age of 18.
I moved to Karachi at the age of 16.
Okay.
From Hyderabad.
Okay.
I feel your pain.
Oh, yeah. You know. Yeah.
Why? You were wondering, you didn't ask me.
I did not
You
see
didn't
that.
ask me. He's
I
just
saw
like,
that.
ये हैदराबाद क्यों है? No one asked. Just ask, dude. Yeah, हैदराबाद, Kuala Lumpur, Toronto, Karachi.
Nice.
सेवन भी लगाना है लेकिन सेवन के मैप मिल नहीं रहा है अभी.
Okay.
That's it, dude. Okay. So how? Okay, 18.
So 18 started.
That's incredible. That you probably are then a prodigy, na? If you can pick it up and be
He's
this good.
played his first concert 4 months after he began playing. Like
Yeah,
I never
but that was no.
Yes.
But लेकिन ये था कि मतलब I don't know what to say to that. Like I have to learn a lot. ठीक है.
He's just
लेकिन
being humble now.
मैं और bro, ये नहीं बोल रहा.
I am like this. I'm gonna be humble.
No.
Come on,
No,
man.
listen. I'm not saying you didn't work hard. I'm just saying you're better at this than a lot of people.
यार.
He's going to disagree. He's going to disagree. He's just
I want to disagree badly
please
on
do.
this.
Please do.
No, I'm not. नहीं hard working तो था obviously.
हाँ,
I still remember
alhamdulillah.
कि जो मेरा पहला recording session था, I failed. Like I crashed in that. मतलब I couldn't properly record my parts. क्योंकि
The first recording session after the first 4 months of
the
you.
first 4 months. जो हम लोग पहले अपना गाना करते थे. Yeah, I remember. Wait.
You recorded 4 months like into playing.
No. After that, like joining Quasars back then.
Okay,
ठीक है जो
okay,
हम लोग का उस time हम लोग के जो projects होते थे. So I couldn't like properly record my guitar parts. I still remember I did the intro and the solo और फिर rhythms का कुछ हुआ. So I was like यार ये तो बहुत off scene हुआ है क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. So that was a really like एक punch to the face कि यार ये scene है हमेशा तुम नहीं समझोगे तुम बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ हो ये वो. So you have to keep on working in every single step.
Fair. Humble guy.
Humble but with facts.
nice humble guy. अच्छा ठीक है. So that happens and then when do you find your way to Kashmir?
Okay, so basically South Shore A levels time.
Oh, you went to South Shore?
Yeah, I was in South Shore.
I was in Nixer.
Oh, okay, nice. Bilal is from Nixer too.
Bilal is from
yeah.
Why did I? ठीक है.
Yeah.
Never mind. Why did I say that? 10 years
It's a
later.
thing. I know it's a thing. I know
Why
it's
the
a
fuck
thing.
did I say that?
It's a thing. It's
Oh
a
my
thing
God.
between South Shore and Nixer. Yeah.
चलो,
Is it?
I'm
Yeah,
really.
मतलब खैर you know.
I'm upset with myself now. Please. Why did I say that, man? अभी भी 10 years later.
10 years later.
Who cares, man? Nobody cares.
Yeah, but I can
everyone
understand
cares.
where you're coming from. लेकिन what?
Just kidding. Go on.
I did not hear
He's like
anything.
everybody cares.
Oh, nice. So anyway, so South Shore में मशहूर शेरियार था हम लोग का first singer. So we just jammed over there. South Shore music orientation हो रही थी for the music society. So we jammed on Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, and then it was a thing कि यार चलो तुमको गिटार बजाना आ रहा है. I'm looking for a guitarist. I'm like okay मेरा पहला band है. I'm like fan करने के oh shit मेरा पहला
mix and match,
band ये वो. So he went like you want to join? I'm like yeah man, why not?
Yeah.
And then Usman was already he is the founding member. Usman, Ali, Faiz Chisti उस टाइम पे था. सोएब मैं हमेशा उसका नाम गलत ले देता हूँ. ड्रमर था. me, and then फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता फिर Zair आया जब guitarist चला गया, Shane आया जब drummer चला गया, and then obviously Bilal आया.
Bilal's the last edition.
Bilal's
I'm the last guy.
He's the last. Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
last guy.
Yeah.
पहले Zair, फिर Bilal, फिर Shane. Yeah, तो हाँ. कैसे शर्मा
I always get awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to name anybody, but you got the part.
Yeah.
Looks into the camera. If you know, you know. What? What? What?
That was so random, bro.
देखो, हमें तो याद है ना यार.
Bro, याद रहना चाहिए. सिर्फ याद है नहीं, याद रहना चाहिए आपको. ऐसा होना चाहिए bro. बस please mic में बोलना. लेकिन Bilal, when he was on, and this now is a year ago, when he was on, he was talking about how the initial gigs that you played would not get you paid, तो बहुत दूर की बात है, would not even get you proper, like, decent treatment or what have you.
Never.
Like really bad treatment. I think we got booed off also at one point. Not booed off, but that was such a messy situation. Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. So basically हर concert crowd में वो particular एक group होता है, मतलब वो कहते हैं बस जो भी जिस तरह भी बजा रहे हैं इनको बुक और इनके साथ
mess करो.
मतलब उनका एक
And
scene है मुझे लगता है.
there's context behind that. Basically, for that show, it was supposed to be a Halloween party, and they had a DJ on after us.
Nice.
That's what I was talking
yes.
about. So everyone was like dressed up, and we're playing, and they're all in like cat costumes and stuff.
और कश्मीर
And
गाना बजा रहा है
and
bro.
they're waiting to dance, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we're playing our moody songs at that point.
Yeah.
So, but we've had worse than that, to be fair. Like people just treated us terrible.
हाँ.
What's the worst?
बस फड्डा कर रहे थे हम लोग के साथ कि यार अभी इनको मारेंगे.
क्यों मारेंगे?
यार तुमको वो याद है जिसमें जो अभी मैं कैसे बताऊं तुमको, जो हम लोग को पैसे नहीं दे रहे थे, फिर बाद में सारी उनकी बॉडी आ गई थी, एंड देन दे वर लाइक फाइटिंग विद अस.
फिर पहले पैसे नहीं देंगे फिर मारेंगे.
नहीं मतलब इस टाइप के इंस्टेंसेस हुए कि जो बात हुई थी कॉम्पनसेशन की वो नहीं मिली, उससे कम मिली, और लाइक द गाय जस्ट टोटली घोस्टेड अस, फोन नहीं उठा रहा.
And he was being rude. He was being rude. First of all, they didn't pay us what they agreed to.
Dude, you know what? I get the feeling this is a well-known person, है ना?
No. ये this is like
it's like before, like उस वक्त हम लोग को इतने पैसे मिलते थे कि the money we got from the gigs, we'd just go and have Burger Shack.
Honestly, मैं यही बोलने वाला था. उस वक्त नया खुला था Burger Shack.
That was what we looked forward to. We were all in university at that time, and we just looked forward to कि अच्छा gig आएगा, उसके बाद हम लोग chilling करेंगे तो Burger Shack जाएंगे.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's beautiful, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, now that I think of it.
Yeah.
No, we didn't think we could make money out of this उस stage पे.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
But-
just.
But okay. So individually, I'll ask you, what did you think? अभी बोला, did you think it would ever become feasible? Well, you guys must have understood that you guys were good.
I never really wanted to do music professionally until I was 19. And there was a major change in my life. My grandmother, who I was really close to, passed away.
Sorry.
And that was when I had this shift in my mindset, and I wanted to do music for her. So I was listening to a lot of music at that time, and there's this band called Imagine Dragons. उनका पहला album आया था 2012 में, and Demons जो है उनका album. And मैं सुन रहा था, and I really liked the band, right? So I did my research on them, found out the lead vocalist was 22. I was like, okay, I still have 3 years to make it, because I thought I was too old at that point, right? So
At 19, you thought you were too old.
yeah, because people usually make it by 16 or something internationally.
What people, dude?
Justin Bieber and so yeah.
All right, Justin Bieber.
No, even Metallica made it when they were 18. Like they were
Justin Bieber and fucking Metallica.
Yeah, but that's
football थोड़ी है, like there's no age for this.
but that's what I thought right at the time. And ये था कि मेरा जो circle था वो बहुत close था, so I didn't know many people. But I made my mind up that I wanted to be a musician, and by 22 I want to be like a professional musician. And it manifested so that with Kashmir we released our song Soch when I was 22, and I was part of that.
We're 22
Wow,
उस
dude.
वक्त.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Actually, it was before that, dude. And I was like mind blown. I was like, damn, I actually hit my goal.
Dude, alhamdulillah, dude, that's beautiful, huh? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But okay, so at the age of 19, after a calamity befell you, you decided कि यार ये जो है ना ये काम professionally होना है.
Yeah, it was just like I wanted to do music professionally. I didn't know if I was going to make a living off of it, but it was just a shift in my mindset. Because before that, to be fair, I thought I was going to become a banker.
Oh, you were? Yeah, that's fair. Safe. Banker?
It's because everyone in my family does that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah. And I legit wanted to do it. Like my career path, like what I was going to study in university, everything was set according to that. And after the band, like after me wanting to do music, everything just shifted.
How were your parents? Did they understand?
Initially they didn't really think it was going to amount to much, right?
That's fair. Can't blame them.
So they were just like, they liked that I was serious. They were really supportive whenever we'd go record. There's a song we have that I think there's never going to be a studio version of it, right? Buddha Baba. We've recorded it so many times in the studio.
Four times.
Yeah. And for one song, different studios.
Yeah.
So like that was the first song I recorded with Kashmir, like way back, and I showed it to my parents and they were really psyched about it.
Yeah.
Something really different for someone in my family.
In your family, but also in the general music scene, you guys sound different. You do. You know? No, nobody else sounds like you guys. They don't. ये मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. As someone who consumes music, doesn't understand it but does consume a lot of it, right? No one else does, mashallah se. But Behral, anyways, let's not make this serious. आप बताओ सवाल क्या पूछा?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Absolutely. Whenever you joined, right? Whatever the circumstances were, did you ever think कि अब जो हम साथ बजा रहे हैं कि this will be feasible? This will be my life, essentially.
No, when we started out, absolutely no. Like,
and how old?
I think when I joined the band, I was like 21 or something.
Okay.
यूनिवर्सिटी का सेकंड ईयर था या फर्स्ट ईयर बस वो हुआ था. तो उस वक्त तो इस तरह से ही था कि वी आर डूइंग दिस, वी लाइक डूइंग इट. हमसे गाने वाने थोड़े बहुत बन जाते हैं, वो बना लेते हैं हम लोग,
मज़ा आता है.
और लाइक इतना ज़्यादा हमने वो नहीं सोचा था कि हमें पता नहीं था कि किस तरह से राइट एजेंसीज के थ्रू जाके हम अपने आप को प्रमोट कर सकते हैं, हाउ टू गेट ऑन टीवी. लाइक जो मशहूर होते हैं वो किस तरह से होते हैं, बिकॉज
exactly that's not talent based, not purely talent based. There's other stuff that goes into that.
And to be fair, we didn't know that until we went to Pepsi Balance also.
Oh,
and around the time we started out, उस वक्त वो म्यूजिक इंडस्ट्री काफ़ी डेड हुई हुई थी. रिकॉर्ड लेबल सारे ख़त्म हो गए थे जो भी थे. मतलब म्यूजिक बाइंग वाला बिजनेस मॉडल डेड है पाकिस्तान में. तो हम सिर्फ उसके लिए कर रहे थे कि यार कुछ नहीं भी हो तो ये होगा कि 10 साल बाद हम देख सकें हमने कुछ गाने निकाले,
सही,
भले हम अपनी ज़िंदगियों में लग जाएं. बट एज शेन सेड के जब बैटल ऑफ द बैंड्स हुआ, वी वॉन इट. लाइक पूरी दुनिया ने हमें टीवी पे देखा, रिश्तेदार फ़ोन करके बोल रहे हैं. एंड देन वी स्टार्ट गेटिंग वर्क आफ्टर दैट ऑब्वियसली. सो वो पता नहीं लगा वो टाइम है. लाइक लिटरली सीम्स लाइक यस्टरडे. आई वाज 24 years old उस वक्त. नाउ I just turned 29
Mashallah.
this week. So
I asked Bilal this question, right? I'm going to ask all of you guys this question as well. When you were going in for that last performance, you thought you could win it?
No. Honestly.
No.
हमें उस वक्त भी लग रहा था कि हम गलती से पहुंच गए.
Extreme.
लास्ट परफॉर्मेंस मुझे याद है कि हम लोगों ने जो अपनी नींद थी ना वो पूरी कंप्लीट की थी, मुझे अभी तक याद है. और हम लोग फ्रेश और मतलब प्रॉपर हम लोग सेट हो गए थे. तो अभी हम लोगों ने बोला कि यार देखो, सेकंड प्लेस फर्स्ट प्लेस मसला नहीं, इधर तक पहुंच गए, लेट्स हैव फन, टू बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू. और आखिर में हम लोग अपना ओरिजिनल गाना एक बजाएंगे जो हम सबको उस टाइम बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा था, कागज़ का जहाज. एंड वी जस्ट वांटेड टू परफॉर्म देयर. एंड ऑब्वियसली जब वो टीवी पे आएगा कैसा साउंड करता है ये वो, हम लोग की एक्साइटमेंट ये होती थी उस टाइम पे. आखिर के वक्त तो बस हम लोगों ने बोला बस
like
हैव फन.
We went on stage being like, whether we lose or not, or win, sorry, but we just want to, like you said, have fun. And
who were you guys up against?
We were up against Badnaam.
And they're good?
They're good.
Yeah, solid. अभी भी वो कर रहे हैं अपना काम?
मेरे ख्याल से नहीं.
I think one of them moved abroad, right?
So because that's the thing, right? With the and देखो, this is a good story for you, but वही वाली बात है जहाँ triumph है वहाँ tragedy भी होती है. Where it was amazing for you, right? Alhamdulillah. If you guys, खुदा ना खास्ता, had not won, how different would things have been?
That's a very interesting point. But
बस यार गुरूर नहीं किया कभी.
नहीं,
dude.
I'm actually like delving deep into this because I think that all the bands that came out from the season that we were in, they all made paths for themselves because of Pepsi, right?
Sure, mashallah.
Because of this Battle of the Bands event that happened. And Badnaam also was doing shows left, right and center. उनका बस यही है कि I think their bassist Sunny, he moved away. He moved to Thailand, right? So फिर थोड़ा सा dynamic shift हो गया था, but it was almost a revival of band. It was a revival of band culture in Pakistan.
100%. Yeah, because उससे पहले Coke Studio कर रहा था, right? But that was different. That was already known people. That wasn't bringing anyone new up, right? And then you guys came along.
And a lot of the bands that participated on that show, वो उस show की वजह से भी बहुत सारे bands form हुए कि यार एक competition हो रहा है. Like you know मैं musician हूँ, I know a singer. Like there were a lot of bands like that who formed उस show से पहले.
That's awesome.
And also like a lot of musicians from those bands, they started playing as session musicians for like huge artists like
Mohsen and everybody.
Shahi Hassan also got Daud to play for him. Misha Shafi had Athar playing for her. So it was insane. Like it was really good
like
for
an underground band, ins and outs industry के देखना first hand is like a big thing.
It's a big deal.
Even the people who participated in that, मतलब आपकी connections बन जाती हैं. You get to know a lot of people from the industry who help you later on.
Yeah.
Like we know a lot of people through that show now.
Yeah, true.
And also it cannot be denied that you need that. No one's getting on without that.
We tried for years, right? And
हमारे दोस्त ही हमारे गाने सुनते थे.
बस बर्गर शैक खा रहे थे काफी.
बर्गर शैक खाया से अच्छा था. Burger Shack अच्छा था. No, again, here's the thing, right? So how good were you after Pepsi Battle of the Bands? Right after, so you won, right? Versus like a few months before, were you as good?
Yeah.
Was there exponential increase of growth?
No, I think the same songs we performed on Pepsi Battle of the Bands, हम लोग वही गाने उससे पहले बजा रहे होते थे.
Yeah.
Like for example, we played how many of our originals? Faisle,
I think
Soch,
all of them.
All of them.
जितने थे हमने सब बजा दिए थे उस वक्त.
All of them. And these songs were prepared before Pepsi Battle of the Bands. This is because we were just very serious about making music even since then.
Yeah.
The difference was we just never got the exposure we needed.
But obviously after the competition हमने अपने काफी सारे weak areas पे work किया.
Yeah.
Like, हम पहले click track के साथ live नहीं बजाते थे. We practiced on
अच्छा
that.
ये क्या होता है भाई?
Like a metronome, tempo बस दे रहा.
अच्छा metronome वो क्या होता है?
It just keeps you in time. Recording के वक्त use करते हैं. अब हम live में भी incorporate करते हैं उसको.
Yeah.
And a lot of like songwriting techniques जो हमने बाद में सीखेंगे parts इस तरह से.
So you polished up your.
But this was not right after Pepsi Battle of the Bands.
With time.
Yeah, with time.
We got to work with a lot of producers like Zulfi and a lot of Shahi Hassan and a lot of other people. उनसे भी चीजें सीखने को मिलती हैं.
Yeah. All right, but there's another aspect to it, and ये आप इसको fortunate बोलो unfortunate बोलो I'm not commenting on whether this is good or not. You guys also look good, and that helps with the marketability.
Thank you. Best तुम्हारी वजह से हमें compliment. हमारा सबसे best looking member कौन है? Honestly, like हमें कोई फर्क नहीं.
ये या बिलाल देखो because
बिलाल मेरा पोस्टर
बिलाल की टीम दूसरी है. बिलाल दूसरी टीम के साथ आएगा. ये
वैस बिलाल की टीम में.
अरे
वैस भी बिलाल भी वैस का ही नाम लेगा अगर आपसे पूछो.
Well, I mean, but देखो that's besides the point. All jokes aside, all of you are you look good, you dress good, and that's unfortunately that's a large part of it. Like if you came here with long unkempt hair, he looks good, but maybe you wouldn't, right? With long unkempt hair and
Sorry, Shane.
You know what I mean?
I'm imagining myself. I'm trying to be like,
clothes don't fit you and stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's just not, unfortunately, pardon the term, it's just not sexy. And if it's not sexy, it doesn't sell. And the thing is, you guys seem to, mashallah, say, have tapped into this space where you guys know कि यार ये बिकेगा, right? And बेचना पड़ता है.
I don't think so.
No? Because the thing is, देखो, I'll tell you why I'm saying this. Because मुझे ये दिख रहा है कि ये whatever they're doing is working. And so the question then becomes, do you guys know what you're doing?
Does it seem like that from the outside?
It does,
That's
dude.
the real thing, because there are a lot of people involved in the process of presenting us. जब हम music videos बनाते हैं, तो it's not just our ideas, the people we work with.
Right.
The wardrobe जो करते हैं, the director, like we mostly हमारे friends ही होते हैं director. Like last music video भी was directed by a friend, Ali Raza.
Okay.
He's also a musician, Tamasha के अंदर है.
Ah, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But
it's
are
like
you
a lot
talking
of
about
people's
generally-
मेहनत जो हमें दिखाती है कि ये this is Kashmir.
Okay.
But I think, are you talking about generally or in like music videos?
I'm talking about generally.
Generally में कौन? Who dresses
Generally तो मैं बस
But देखो, there is but you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right?
I get what you're
There's a
saying,
general
yeah.
style, there's a general sense कि हाँ भाई, this is Kashmir, right? And it works for whatever reason. Alhamdulillah, it works, right? So so you guys telling me you don't know what the fuck's going on? You guys just like,
Kind
yo,
of,
whatever.
bro? Bilal looks at a pair of shoes. He's like, Shane, I like these. I'm like, okay, I like them too. I buy a pair of shoes. इसको कोई jacket पसंद आ गए तो like he'll buy it, and I think it just works. Like we don't know what we're doing. We just wear what we
और
like.
हमने initial days में shopping वगैरह थोड़ी साथ में की है, तो
हमने
तुम navy blue ले रहे हो तो मैं dark blue ले लेता हूँ,
हाँ.
light blue इस तरह से, तो
हाँ.
like we shopped at the same
हाँ.
store.
But
That makes us look-
Don't make it seem like we do that, bro.
No, we don't do
But
everything.
we hold hands and shit. मतलब
But हम समझे पिछले 5-6 साल से रोज एक दूसरे की शक्लें देख रहे हैं तकरीबन.
हाँ माशाल्लाह से तो I suppose mannerisms भी mirror होते हैं. How many of you are married?
इस कमरे में अभी कोई भी नहीं.
नहीं हो ना तो bro आप लोग तो कर सकते हो ना. You guys can hold hands and go to malls. क्या मसला है? What's the problem here?
You were just holding Zair's. Oh, that.
What's the problem here, guys? There's no problem. But okay. But again, so again, my thing is, I look at you guys and I'm like, yeah, well put together, well spoken, mashallah say.
Thank you. dude.
Mashallah say, huh? The first time I met you guys was at Lahuti Mela.
कौन सा वाला?
Bro, अब ये मुझे याद होता तो पुराना वाला.
How many people were there? How many people were there?
Because we played at 2.
ज़्यादा लोग थे bro. ज़्यादा
वैसे
लोग.
लाहौटी मेला भी काफी अच्छा कॉन्सर्ट होता है, बताना भूल गया. I always enjoy playing there.
Dude, Saif,
Yeah.
Saif Samejo generally has he has vision. He's an old friend. He's an old family friend. Saif Samejo is. हाँ. तो वहाँ.
Hyderabad?
Yeah, bro.
Same.
What do you mean same?
I mean,
He's
he's
हैदराबाद
from
क्यों गया से?
नहीं,
मुझे भी यही लगा कि same.
that was supposed to be in my mind. I was like, Saif bhi
Like, you
Hyderabad
know
se
him
hai.
from Hyderabad too because you lived in Hyderabad. Shane तुम हैदराबाद से आए हो?
This dude, he looks at me. Sindhi? Same.
My answer also same.
Mashallah. So yeah, I was at the Mela, the only one that I've attended two, sorry. But this one that I attended is Ehsan Bari and his band were also there.
Nikhil Hassan.
हाँ वो भी थे.
I think that's the first one.
Eva Zobek वाला भी ज़माना
Oh,
था.
it's the first one.
Oh, no, dude, it's the second one.
Eva Zubek was the second
It
one?
was the second one. It was like 2 years ago.
No, second one मुझे याद है जिसके अंदर
पहले वाला में was like a whole different situation. ना इसमें
Eva
कामी Paul.
Zubek वो पहला वाला ही था. Eva. Second वाले में we left early. We chilled more in the first one, I remember.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. I am as well. But all I'm saying is, so I'm around all these musicians, right? Everyone.
Oh, I just remembered.
boy ने bike से उतर के. I just remembered something.
You weren't supposed to say that.
कोई बात नहीं bro.
Not saying anything.
After the podcast, कोई मसला नहीं है. So anyways, I see Bilal. I spot Bilal, right? I at this point I know that he's doing Kashmir. That he's doing this stuff, right? And so I go to him. I go to meet him. ये bro कितनी loud. ये AC है.
नहीं बाहर कोई गाड़ी है.
I think
Bro,
कोई गाड़ी है.
imagine this car. अल्लाह रहम करे कैसे चल रही है. But so anyways, even then वही वाली बात है. This is only a few years ago. 3-4 साल पुरानी बात है. You guys had a distinct vibe, even though there were other prominent, arguably more prominent musicians there. Shahzad Roy was there. You know?
Definitely more.
But so he's more prominent. Ehsan Bari and Sounds of Karachi was there, right? Or yeah, us zamane mein Sounds of Karachi, whatever it was called then, it was there, right? But you guys even then had a distinct vibe. And so again, just this is for my own knowledge. You guys don't know what you're doing. Yeah.
Shane.
We just all like black.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's it. We just wear black
Just wear black.
jackets and just
And shoes.
I think
Even now?
no,
Even
yeah,
now?
we
Yeah.
have to wear shoes.
Even
like,
And we all like
Jute-
we all like shoes.
I know. Same.
जूते पर मुनासिब है कि जूते पहन ले मैं मेरे
हम
ख्याल में
deliberately black नहीं पहनते but हमारा wardrobe mostly इस तरह से ही like I don't like wearing bright and vibrant colors like I usually
right
wear.
okay
ये मेरे लिए मतलब सबसे light है जैसे मैंने जो अभी आपका
हाँ
वाले पहना
हाँ ठीक है
it's mostly black grey and
you need color
इस पे कुछ भी अच्छा लगता है you dress him in anything
He's
honestly.
worn leather pants on Pepsi Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Why did
They
you
made
do
him wear
that,
leather
dude?
pants.
It's on video.
I
It's
did
on the
not
internet.
have a choice.
Why
at
don't you
that
have a
time.
choice?
Yeah, मतलब खैर scenes थे उधर.
हाँ
क्या कह सकते हैं?
But how were they?
Tight.
how was it tight yep
Like,
that's
tight.
right
Yeah.
that makes sense so okay that's interesting how was it performing at the Lahoti Melo with again and then abhi bhi aapne bola recently also now you've performed with a lot of would I say can I say heroes your own heroes
Yeah, for sure.
so what's the biggest fan moment then for you guys कि आपने किसी musician के साथ अकेली open किया हो या उनके साथ बजाया हो and you're just like I can't believe this is happening
Atir Aslam, 7 Up. Lahore, Islamabad.
7 Up Foodies.
Yeah, that was in. I forgot.
Lahore, I think.
Lahore. That was the biggest.
That
Yeah.
was
Like
insane,
okay, now
Yeah,
this is
this is good.
And when we met Atir Aslam, like fan moment आ जाता है.
हाँ.
मतलब जुबान वापस अंदर मुंह के अंदर बात इस तरह की आवाज है यार.
it's fantastic dude
Fan moments होते हैं but we have to act like कि हम इतना ज़्यादा पागल नहीं हो रहे
हाँ तो क्या हुआ
because
you're only the
अंदर से
biggest
सबको हो रहा
you're
होता
only
है,
the
like,
biggest musician in Pakistan मैं क्या करूँ मैं क्या करूँ मैं तो अपना बजाऊंगा that's awesome though dude what did he have to say to you guys did he say anything except hello
No, he was really chill. So during like the whole tenure of Pepsi Battle of the Bands, he was a judge on there, and we had a really bad performance according to them during one episode, right? And he and Fawad Khan literally called us to their rooms and they were like, "Boys, kya ho gaya?" They were mentoring every band there. And they were really open about how we can improve ourselves. They wanted to know what went wrong. And after that, like whenever he's met us, he always asks us what's happening. His manager called me up one day. He's like, I listened to your album. He called a few of us up and your album is great. So like they keep interacting with us and some. He recently commented on Bilal's cover of his.
beautiful
So like it's inspiring for us even now, right? Because we still look up to all the people we've looked up to before. And
बचपन में हम नहीं सोच सकते थे ना कि हम इन्हीं से साथ काम करेंगे इन्हीं के साथ मिलेंगे जिनके हम कैसेट सुन रहे होते थे
yeah bro नहीं सही
like strings आते हम तो बहुत सुनते थे
yeah of course same हम तो क्या मतलब है मैं क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं
हैदराबाद का मुझे नहीं
हाँ,
पता
वो-
कराची
ये देख रहे हो आप ये देख रहे हो
कराची कराची में तो चलता था
अब लौती मेले में आके दिखाओ why am I talking shit I don't know man साहब को मिनती करो please मेरी नाक कट जाएगी इनको नहीं बुलाना अल्लाह रहम करे dude that's beautiful I think that's wonderful but what do you guys say what do you guys feel about the music scene as it stands right now because there's been a resurgence the past 2-3 saal mein you know with the meteoric rise of the youngsters and Manu and Tahaji and Hassan Rahim these guys you guys are going crazy how does it feel now is it exciting is it
I love it because there's so much different music in our own country, right?
oh I'm sorry of course Taka Tak Karakaram
Definitely,
right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
and
like so growing up we had bands we looked up to, but there was a gap in the middle where we didn't have anything. And we had to resort in getting like our musical fix from people all around
Abroad,
the
yeah,
world,
yeah.
right? Now to get it from our own country and actually know some of the guys, right? So you're interacting with such creative people. It's inspiring for us. Like we learn a lot. We meet new people all the time. Even now, like we're having a conversation. You always learn something or the other from small conversations you may have with people, right?
sure
And that's what inspires me personally. But I love to see new musicians come up.
yeah
There's been a resurgence of a lot of underground bands as well.
sure
There's been a resurgence of like people just so people have the confidence now. They get on Instagram, they sing, they're good. Some of them I like listening to, I don't know about.
नहीं, हम तो खुद से like anything that new comes out पाकिस्तानी म्यूजिक के हम सारे साथ ही सुनते हैं कि यार
Yeah.
इसका गाना है, let's check this out,
Yeah.
ये एल्बम आई है,
Yeah.
इसने एल्बम, तो हमारे लिए एक वही होता है कि यार
So
मजा ही आएगा.
so then you
It's a treat.
if it's that, then unanimously, who's someone, a musician or a band that you are जो अभी थोड़ा सा underground relatively that you are excited about?
Zaki.
Oh, don't do that.
Zaki कौन है?
आप इसका पूरा नाम पूछें.
आपका छोटा भाई है?
नहीं, मेरा नाम जाहिर ज़की है.
Okay.
No, I'm just planning to release a couple of songs with my cousin. अपना like a solo project, more like a solo project.
ये क्या बोल दिया आपने?
अब इसने मुझे वो
He's singing.
Oh, you sing?
No,
I mean, एक
आज तो कौन गा रहा है
so
गाने
either
में?
you're singing or you're not singing. It's one of the
गानों में मैं गा रहा हूँ, but like I don't normally sing.
गानों में गा रहा हूँ लेकिन मैं
He
गाता नहीं.
doesn't want you to ask him to sing right now.
Dude, of course, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I mean, साइड में देखा उसके पास गिटार है. I wouldn't unless.
मेरा कजन है जो जनूबी खरगोश का छोटा भाई है, वो भी जनूबी खरगोश में
Bro, तो जनूबी खरगोश आपका कजन हुआ ना?
जी. उसका छोटा भाई है, तो him and I just like met up this year like June या I think July के अंदर. We wrote a couple of songs. हमें अच्छे लगे तो हम वो प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. I'm singing.
Yeah, inshallah. I
So
think
we're
that's exciting, dude.
Releasing it as Zaki.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's something, man. That's something. But if you didn't have to pick yourself,
I wouldn't. ये इसने मुझे pick किया.
I didn't
bro,
pick
देखो,
myself.
I asked all three of you.
Okay.
Oh.
Genuine उनका
Okay, चलो, he's waiting
जवाब
for
था.
me
हाँ,
to release
हाँ,
my
हाँ.
stuff.
तो आप बताओ.
मैं
Because see, people like Tahaji, Manu, they're mainstream now. They're big.
Yeah.
Mashallah, Hassan
You
Rahim,
can't
huge.
name them.
Yeah, they're like big. Who's someone new that you've seen? मतलब जरूरी नहीं है ना दिखाओ तो ना दिखाओ, लेकिन
I don't know, वैसे जनूबी खरगोश की नई एल्बम काफी फिट आने वाली है. मैं तो सुनता रहता हूँ उसके पास डेमोस.
कैजुअल फ्लेक्स था, कोई बात नहीं.
नहीं,
अल्लाह-
अब आपने बोला ना
Bro,
कि
okay,
इतना mainstream नहीं.
मैंने तो नहीं सुना था, bro.
Yeah.
How is it? So what? It's the same kind of music that he usually hum
No,
kal mein and all
it's
those
actually different and more darker than the last album.
things. Darker.
Yeah. Even though अब उसकी जिंदगी काफी ब्राइट हो गई है,
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
बहुत ज्यादा और डार्क म्यूजिक बना रहा
I
है.
don't think you have to say that.
Bro, no, but it's good, dude. I think it's good, man. किसी पे imagine
पॉडकास्ट है ना, कुछ भी कह सकते हैं.
that's not कुछ भी कह सकते हैं. नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं कर, कुछ चीजें नहीं कह सकते. But I'm saying this. You know, it's interesting because I think your experiences color your music, right? And some people have a certain kind of music because of their experiences. For instance, youngsters have this rage in their music. अब उनकी जब जिंदगी सेट हो गई है, इमेजिन अगर रेज नहीं होता तो क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, गाइस? तला भाई क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? But so are you excited about something? Someone in particular?
Honestly,
No.
no.
I'm just good.
नहीं, लेकिन नहीं, मैं सुनता हूँ,
Instrument,
लेकिन
guitar
जैसे
का
अभी
sound.
पाकिस्तानी, जैसे आपने जो नाम बताए हैं, ठीक है, वो ऑब्वियसली वो तो सुना है, और दे आर ऑल अमेजिंग
माशाल्लाह.
जहाँ पे भी
हाँ,
है.
हाँ.
अगेन जाहिर वाली बात है, वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक ज़्यादा, और मेरा एक पर्टिकुलर जॉनरा है ऑब्वियसली जिससे मैं निकलता ही नहीं हूँ.
This guy is an encyclopedia of every crazy guitarist we've never heard of.
Bro, मैं बता रहा हूँ, प्रोडिजी है ना, मैं बता रहा हूँ, ऐसा ही है. Bro, क्या मतलब है? सर क्यों हिला रहे हो? ऐसा
नहीं,
ही
मुझे
है.
पता है ना. नहीं है.
आपको कैसे पता है?
नहीं, मेरी शक्ल इसी तरह, मैं क्या करूँ यार. खैर एनीवेज.
सही है.
लेकिन नहीं, अभी तक मैंने कोई नया जेम डिस्कवर ऐसा नहीं
हाँ,
किया.
but then your genre would be guitar.
Not really. It's weird. I listen to Japanese metal, like by the name of baby metal. It's a treat.
It's a treat?
It can be a treat.
It's a treat, okay.
Like,
Okay,
but the musicians and the song structures are amazing. I just need to. I like to find new, different type of music. जो जैसे जापान में क्या हो रहा है, ब्राज़ील में एक हद तक जो कोई गिटारिस्ट है,
हाँ.
कीको के नाम से, जो मेगाडेथ में भी परफॉर्म कर रहा है. So he has his own line of music. So
But
इस तरह के
I think
different.
Brazilian death metal मैंने भी एक ज़माने में
They're good.
हाँ.
They're good.
No,
They're good.
they're all, no doubt, right? But I would play some right now, but then पे copyright का issue हो जाता है. नहीं तो I check out some Japanese death metal on the on the podcast.
Try baby metal. It's good.
Baby metal.
Baby metal. Yeah. The
They're
song name
actually-
is "Gimme Chocolate." I'm not kidding. Give me chocolate.
Give me chocolate.
That's a weird name for a song.
Yeah,
Bro, I mean, come on.
even the song is weirdly amazing.
It's weirdly
nice
amazing.
play on
Amazing.
words.
Give me
And
chocolate. It's
so basically,
amazing.
I'm trying to find that kind of new music. It's basically pop and metal
Yeah,
combined.
yeah.
So you're like, यार pop और metal किस तरह जाएंगे एक साथ?
Bro, I think those Asian countries, I don't know what the colloquialism for them is, but those Asian countries, Japan ho gaya, Korea ho gaya, they do some very interesting things with music, na?
For sure.
Even China, but ye jo dono hai, because there's so much pop culture coming out of them, right? With Japan with the anime and the animations and stuff, Korea with K-pop, all that stuff. It's ridiculous how much liberty they take with music, you know?
Yeah, totally. यार वो क्योंकि कुछ चीजें आती हैं आप कहते हैं यार ये किस तरह ने
wait, how did they even greenlight it?
Yeah.
Like who allowed them to do this?
Exactly, and it's a hit, and then you go like यार क्या
Cool.
scene है?
Hit, cool.
Really?
Camel क्या होता है, bro?
Camel is a band. It's a yeah.
Tool type.
टूल तो खैर अलग ही सीन है उसका.
Tool का scene
हाँ,
है.
टूल का सीन अलग है. वो फिर आपके माइंड के साथ मेस करते हैं and they like it and then you go stop and you're enjoying it obviously.
Of course.
But as a musician अगर हम लोग तो फिर ये इस तरह करते हैं ना 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 इस तरह के counts वो जो कर रहे थे, so it gets annoying after a while for us.
For just you, by
Yeah,
the way.
for me,
Everyone else is
actually.
enjoying the music.
Yeah.
For me, for us.
This
I
guy,
don't know, I'm just giving a really bad example.
this guy's just like,
Lekin Tool is amazing.
Tool is
You just
amazing.
call
awesome.
them annoying, dude.
No, that's my part over there. Like they are amazing.
They're amazing,
I'm
but
annoying.
no, what's annoying is that you would want to be as good as them.
Obviously.
Right?
They're
Inshallah.
extremely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What's next as far as projects go? Because so you've established a niche. ये आपने ये वाला सवाल आपका. So you've established a niche, right? Mashallah say. Are there any artists that you would like to work with? Again, if there's a pending project that you can't talk about, please don't talk about it. But वैसे, are there any artists that you would like to? He's just
surprise. It's a surprise.
देख
No, but we just recently released a new single October में.
Mm-hmm.
We got done recording with the next one. अभी उसकी इंशाल्लाह music video shoot करनी है.
बाहर ना.
आई बाहर,
हाँ, आई बाहर, हाँ.
तो our plan is to release 2 more singles and then अपनी पूरी album निकाल दें.
इंशाल्लाह.
So that's the plan अभी for the first quarter of this year.
Yeah. आई बाहर की म्यूजिक वीडियो दो.
अली रजा सुमरो हमारा
Ali Raza
दोस्त जिसका
Sumro,
mention किया था.
That's fantastic, dude. And the colors, man. और उससे okay. So the first song that I heard, proper with the video. उससे पहले मैंने सुना था Zair को ये Pepsi Battle of the Bands में. But the first proper was Pari, right?
Oh.
And it was, I suppose, not a good entry level song because it's really heavy. It's really, really heavy. You know, it's about all sorts of nostalgia and stuff. But I loved it, man. And the music video was also
I really like the music video.
अच्छी थी, bro. बहुत simple थी, बहुत अच्छी थी, साफ सुथरी थी.
Just to be clear, we're really self-critical. So when he says he really likes the music video, that means he really likes it.
That means सही है.
that means सही है. It's okay.
That means ठीक है. Bro, no, music video was fantastic, and again, that's why I was talking about the vibe, na. I'm sure there's people that are just as talented, right? But you gotta package it. And if you're not packaging it, थोड़ा सा problem है. And that packaging was good, right? With the suits and then all of those things. वो किसने बनाई थी?
Ashar Khalid, also one of our friends.
Again, also,
same guy who directed Khwab.
Right.
Yeah, same guy.
Oh wow.
And Wali was the producer on it.
Wali, जो youngsters की videos direct करता है.
All right. Yeah. All right. So that's cool. मैं नहीं जानता इन लोगों को, जो सीधी बात है.
It's
मैं सिक्योरिटी वगैरह
सारे हमारी एज ग्रुप के लोग हैं. bunch of creative individuals. They approached us first. They liked our songs. हमारी दोस्ती हो गई पहले गाने के बाद. Then we made 2 more videos with them.
the best part about doing this, like music, is it's not only the music industry, right? It's the film industry, it's everything.
Sure.
And the thing I enjoy most is because we barely had these industries before.
Yeah.
Now when it's coming up, everyone's growing together.
Mashallah. Yeah.
So like Ali, Raza, Sumro, Wali, we all know them even when we were starting off, and now we're all growing together. And it's just crazy. Whenever we meet them, everyone's just doing these amazing projects, and I'm mind blown. Like, even musicians that, I don't know, we knew before everything, right? For example, Tamasha. we were playing the same small gigs together. We were doing the
Tamasha and us like started out around the same time.
All right.
यूनिवर्सिटी भी सेम होती थी, मैं भी CBM में था, आधा तमाशा CBM में ही होता था.
Cool bro. आधा तमाशा CBM में होता था. मैंने
उस
भी एक
वक्त
सुना
आधा
bro.
कश्मीर भी CBM में था, हमारा वोकलिस्ट भी हमारे साथ CBM में था, ड्रमर भी वहीं पढ़ता था.
That's cool dude. CBM
We both had the same drummer at the same time. Like 2 बैंड थे और एक ही ड्रमर होता था.
bro high demand था. तब तक मिला नहीं था ना आपको.
उस वक्त शेन नहीं मिला था. शेन उस वक्त दूसरे बैंड में होता था.
What?
Shane had his own band.
What was your band's
the
name?
high school band. It was.
That's
called-
not. It's what's its
Did
name?
you guys have a
it
name
was
or was
called
this Areeb?
Nishtar Park. It was called Nishtar Park.
अरीब वाला कौन सा था?
वो तो मतलब we just formed that band from a music society.
वो एक दफा एक्सीडेंटली मैंने इसके बैंड की परफॉर्मेंस देखी थी एक जगह पे, मैं इसको जानता नहीं था उसको. तो मैं बाद मैंने कहा अच्छा तुम वो बैंड में थे, वहाँ बीट बॉक्सर भी था उनके साथ.
हाँ हम लोग जीते थे यार, इतना डिसरिस्पेक्ट नहीं करो.
कौन सा बैटल ऑफ द बैंड? अच्छा उस वक्त मैं नहीं था.
उस समय
उस्मान और शेन एक दूसरे को पहले से जानते हैं.
उस्मान कौन?
हमारा बेसिस्ट चश्मे वाला.
We were all the same age, so we have a lot of like friends in common. I'm pretty sure even your friends, we have like some of them in common with some of us.
I don't have any friends, bro.
Oh, dude, that sucks for you.
Sorry bro.
Darkness.
Sorry.
Darkness.
Sucks for us, dude.
Darkness. That'll inform my music.
I didn't know how to react.
Bro, don't react, man. I'm joking, obviously.
I know. I hope.
Just a tear. हाँ मैं मजाक कर रहा हूँ. अच्छा. Anyways, so we spoke about feasibilities and making money. Primarily musicians make money through concerts.
Yes.
हाँ या concerts या फिर दूसरा सीन होता है brand
Yeah,
endorsements.
usually like if you work with a brand उसका अलग होता है.
हाँ
आप जिंगल्स, काफी सारे लोग जिंगल्स वगैरह भी बनाते हैं.
आजकल बहुत हो रहा है ये वाला
So
सीन.
like, yeah.
How's your experience been? Right? I'm sure progressively it's gotten better. Right? And if you're not at liberty to talk about certain brands, obviously don't talk about them. But how's your experience been overall as you've grown in prominence, as more people have understood that this is Kashmir, they've recognized you? How's your experience been with brands?
More or less अच्छा ही रहा है. Like
I haven't had a bad experience.
Yeah,
with
not-
that,
Yeah?
surprisingly.
जिस तरह से लोगों ने सोचा हुआ होता है कि ब्रांड्स ये
Bro,
करते हैं.
नहीं सोचा नहीं होता, कुछ लोगों के साथ होता भी है.
हमारे साथ
हमारे साथ the good thing is we always formed like a good relationship with the people in those brands also.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
And I don't know, that's just like even when we meet Rasa bhai and stuff, like
और
it's
like अपनी तारीफ नहीं कर रहा, बट हम इतने ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट भी नहीं है. like normally
How
हम
you don't
time पे पहुंच जाते हैं.
you don't seem like difficult
Yeah.
people.
तो
Yeah.
एक दूसरे के साथ डिफिकल्ट हैं, बट लाइक ओवरऑल या लाइक टाइम होता तो हम टाइम से पहले पहुंचने की कोशिश करते हैं. यूजुअली ज्यादा नखरे नहीं करते.
Just basic stuff.
Yeah.
Just basic stuff.
just basic etiquette, right? I
Yeah.
guess.
Which it's not much to ask for if someone's going to pay you for your performance. तो ठीक है, इतना तो होना. हाँ? क्यों हंस रहे हो?
It's like the way you said it, stuff.
Yeah, but in Pakistan for bands main source of income is live shows, honestly.
हाँ, live
Because
shows.
यहाँ म्यूजिक खरीदने का business model is dead. There are no
Yeah.
record labels.
Royalties का scene नहीं है ना इतना.
हाँ, हाँ.
Spotify भी unless you have like a million monthly listeners, like more than a million, तो फिर आपको अच्छे पैसे मिलते हैं.
Bro, who has a million monthly listeners?
I don't
In
think
Pakistan?
anyone does.
Yeah.
वैसे.
Bohemia.
Maybe- But he's not in Pakistan.
सारी
but-
दुनिया को मिलके तन्हा
I really like
मैं-
that
Maybe
song.
Atif
Dude,
Aslam.
Maybe Atif Aslam.
Yeah.
हाँ. सुरो दास्ता कहानी मेरी. Dude, I love Bohemia. I've loved Bohemia since I was young.
I think उर्दू रैप को नॉर्मल कॉमन मतलब उसके बाद ही हुआ है लोगों
Yeah.
को जो पता लगे कि उर्दू में भी रैप कर सकते
Yeah,
हैं.
bro,
Like, I
to-
think
to
That
be
was
fair.
insane. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even understand properly, but I liked it.
लगा के चलाते होगे गाड़ी में
Same,
बेस
bro.
फेस आ रही है.
Same, yeah. Same, ऐसे बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है. How was it then for you guys? अगर आपका main source of income is obviously live shows, how was it going through the pandemic? How did you sort that out?
थोड़ा सा टफ था because there was nothing happening, but उससे हमें फायदा हुआ कि we got together and we wrote like a lot of songs,
Yeah.
lot of new songs.
Yeah.
तो हमने इतना कर लिया कि हमने डेमोज वगैरह तैयार कर लिए, बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर्स. सो नाउ जब अब चीज़ें खुल गई तो वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स टू वर्क अराउंड विद.
Yeah.
जैसे अभी हमने एक आई बाहर के बाद वाला गाना रिकॉर्ड कर लिया, तो नाउ वी आर फ्री.
हाँ.
अभी मंडे से हम दूसरा गाना रिकॉर्ड करना स्टार्ट
Inshallah.
कर रहे हैं.
अच्छा, so proper hustle. हाँ.
या
And,
तो वो
and this
खत्म
is the
होगा.
second song in between I Bar, by the way.
या सो लाइक ये खत्म होगा तो विल प्रोबब्ली मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन.
That's exciting, dude. That's exciting. What's it? आप कुछ बोल रहे थे?
नहीं?
He just zoned out बेचारा.
छोड़ दे.
Oh damn, did I?
वैसे शेन और वैस के अंदर एक क्वालिटी है, आप इनको कहीं भी सुला सकते हो. Like if you stop talking to them, ये अपना हुडी ऊपर करेगा, ये सो जाएगा.
The other day it was so weird. So Wes and I live near each other, right?
Okay.
And we usually go to the studio together.
Address बताना. नहीं मजाक कर रहा हूँ.
नहीं बता रहा.
Bro, please
और
don't.
जो ट्रैफिक में रास्ता है, it's like 1.5 hour. So
It's 1.5 hours to the studio.
yeah.
ट्रैफिक की वजह से, वरना it's like
Traffic.
10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
अगर road पर.
So the yeah, it's weird. So the other day, Wes and I are traveling. We usually talk or listen to Tool or something, right?
Yeah.
There was no music playing.
Oh,
We weren't
no.
talking. It was just silence for half an hour. And then we were reaching the studio and I said something. Wes was like, "Thank you, bro." I had gone somewhere. I was like, "Me too, man." कोई scene ही नहीं है.
No, but if you're not driving.
No, I was driving.
Oh, dude, come on now. No, don't play that shit, man. That's not good at all. Come on.
We were on autopilot, I think.
Huh?
Yeah, we were on autopilot. Well, Shane was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was driving.
Yeah,
fine.
you're driving amazing.
Yeah.
I'm.
You don't know because you were somewhere.
Very.
You were
Ah,
thinking
man.
about. So we just went into like our thoughts, and it was like traffic or noise. It was so weird, yeah.
We were tired, yeah. We were
I don't know how
tired.
to
We were very
explain it.
tired.
Bro, मैं जो है ना कनाडा में रहता था ना जब, तो एक यूनिवर्सिटी पे ये यूनिवर्सिटी जाने की एक लंबी ड्राइव होती थी, an hour and change, right? And I had this really nice car. Alhamdulillah, it was a V6 4000cc engine. Allure Buick Allure थी. Nice car, whatever. And I think अल्लाह मुझे माफ़ करे 2-3 दफ़ा ऐसा हुआ है कि I just dozed off on the wheel, man, on the fucking wheel, dude. Allah मुझे माफ़ करे. Every time I'd park on the side, I'd be like, what the hell? Because that's what they tell you, ना कि भाई अगर हाँ साइड पे करो, सो जाओ, साइड पे लगाओ, हैजर्ड ऑन करो, बिल्कुल किसी और को तंग ना करो, सो जाओ थोड़ी देर, क्या मसला है आपको? ये कराची थोड़ी है कि हाँ कराची थोड़ी है कि बोले कैसे हो, वो थोड़ी है वहाँ पे bro. हाँ वहाँ पे वो थोड़ी है, just park it on the side, go to sleep, dude. हाँ 2-3 दफ़ा ऐसा हुआ है कि
लेकिन I think Zair said कहीं भी सो सकते हैं, but I wasn't asleep.
नहीं, वो कह रहा था सुपर पावर्स टाइप.
Yeah,
ज्यादातर
वैसे-
हम लोग सोते रहते हैं.
They-
कॉन्सर्ट हो रहा है, मैं पीछे
they
सो रहा हूँ,
all
आवाज आ रही है, मैं काउच पे गया हूँ.
All of you
ये-
guys recently got mad at me because I slept for 18 hours or something.
Why
Like,
did
I
they
don't
get
even
mad at you?
understand why.
उससे बिलाल को उस पे गुस्सा आ रहा था, पता नहीं क्यों.
क्यों?
हमारा
खुश होनी चाहिए यार.
हमारा we had a show in इस्लामाबाद, तो we reached there एक दिन पहले.
okay.
तो अब हम लोग आए. अब आई थिंक मैं, बिलाल और उस्मान बाय रोड लाहौर से आ रहे थे.
Okay.
ये आधे
I
बॉयज
was
कराची
on
से.
painkillers.
हाँ
I was on painkillers. So
जो भी
bro
तो ये लोग फ्लाइट से आए. अब 3 लोग अलग आ रहे थे, 3 अलग आ रहे थे. तो आई थिंक दीज गाइज वेंट टू डिनर देमसेल्व्स अकेले. हम बाद में आए तो हम चले गए.
fair.
ये डिनर कर आया है बिलाल के साथ. ये पूरी रात सोया है.
Okay.
हमें मतलब हम कमरे में बैठे हुए, हम मतलब वी वर लाइक स्मोकिंग एंड लाइक प्लेइंग लाउड म्यूजिक एंड गिटार बज रही है. बंदा हिला ही नहीं अपनी जगह से.
बंदा विष्णु था.
फिर
बंदे ने
सुबह हम
बोला,
साउंड
मसला
चेक
है।
करने गए दोपहर में शो के लिए. हम साउंड चेक करके वापस आए.
बंदा-
बैक स्टेज बैठे वापस सो गए. तो बिलाल उस दिन पता नहीं कि उसको देख के ना कह रहा है यार मैं जब से देख रहा हूँ ये सो रहा है. कह रहे कल से मुझे सोता हुआ देख.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, I can't imagine Bilal being upset. He just
Oh,
always
man.
what? Okay.
You don't know.
So okay, I don't know him. I don't know him. Okay. So
Zair-
there's stories. You guys have
Zair
stories?
is his arch nemesis.
आप मुझे उसके सामने खड़ा करते हैं, फिर आप देखें वो कैसे अपसेट नहीं होता.
अच्छा.
It's everything he does.
सॉरी बिलाल, सॉरी यार. देखो कैमरे में देख के अभी भी शायद गुस्सा हो रहा होगा ये वीडियो देख के, जब देखेगा.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Bilal, hey. But ये जो है अपना, yeah, because when I knew him back in Nixa, which is when we were 18, इतना shy होता था कि he couldn't like. यार देखो मेरी बात सुनो. Was I a bully? I don't know, right? I don't know if I was a bully. But I know it was always fun teasing him. So I'm going to say...
Thank you for that.
I'm going to say... I'm gonna say I used to tease him because he couldn't look at you and sing, right? Gifted vocally gifted. Even back then, ये falsettos वगैरह सब उस वक्त भी लग रहा था कि कुछ ना कुछ है यहाँ पे, सही है ना? But another close friend of mine, Zair Ahmed, used to play with him. Yeah, Zair.
We know Zair.
We know him.
You know Zair? Yeah. Uzair Ahmed. Uzair Ahmed and I have known each other for 18 years, I think. No, 16 years now. Yeah. From DK, na, city school. So he was like, Uzair Ahmed was hanging out with this guy, and he's just like, oh, this is Bilal. I'm like, well, he's really good looking. He's like, well, that's not even why I introduced you to him. he's like, he can sing. I'm like, all that, and he can sing. Again, bro, हम DK से थे यार. We're just bothering each other. Just whatever, it's just having fun. बंदा full blush कर रहा है, ऊपर नहीं देख रहा. मैंने बोला, bro, ऐसे कैसे होगा? ऐसे कैसे? But alhamdulillah, हो गया. But yeah, he couldn't look at you. He couldn't look up and say.
उसको stage fright तो होता था शुरू में, but like अब तो कोई मसला नहीं है.
Alhamdulillah.
वो हमें stage fright दी थी.
इसको सिर्फ fright. So Bilal has a dog. And Zair hate like.
Bro,
Zair
I don't hate dogs. I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm also scared.
Yeah,
I understand.
He's also scared.
Yeah.
He's so scared that if he hears a bark right now outside, he's going to up and run.
Yeah, dude, देख मेरी बात सुनो.
So Bilal got a dog for Zair.
Yeah, dogs are scary, yaar.
Bilal got a dog for Zair basically.
Bro, यार ये तो सही नहीं है यार Bilal.
नहीं.
He didn't get it from me. बस वो आ गया था coincidentally.
कुत्ता है.
Now he lives like जहाँ हमारा studio वहीं रहता.
Bro, good scene है. I think Bilal's trying to.
No, अब उसको इतना train कर लिया कि somebody can like calm him down and I can go inside. Yeah.
I was expecting कि अब उसको तो ट्रेन कर लिया कि अब मैं उसको पेट कर सकता हूँ.
ना
ऐसा सीन नहीं है. सिर्फ अंदर जाना है मुझे. हाँ, ऊपर जाना है बस, और कोई सीन ही नहीं है. But so is the doggy allowed inside the house?
No, he's outside.
Good scene है ना bro. फिर तो.
No, तो चौकीदार ने उसको इस तरह से कंडीशन कर लिया कि as soon as he opens the gate वो बैठ जाता है खुद ही बैठ जाता है, and then he keeps his foot over him. ये classical conditioning बोलते हैं ना इसको यार. I don't want to get.
Yeah, you're right. But then क्या? I think the problem with dog people is, they think their dogs are cute, right? Which is cool. Sometimes those dogs are Rottweilers or German Shepherds, right? जो एक मतलब भालू है for all intents and purposes. आपका डॉग पर्सन बोल रहा है ये तो क्यूट पपी है.
वो मानने को तैयार नहीं होता कि आप डर सकते हो मेरे कुत्ते से.
हाँ कैसे डर सकते हो?
होते क्या इतना से तो है यार, आपको पता ही नहीं अगले की क्या हालत हो रही
है. कैफियत क्या है बंदे की bro. But yeah, guys, this has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. Sure. I think we should do more of these. Maybe have Bilal with us ताकि
Yeah.
Other three of Kashmir.
Other three का अलग से करना.
हाँ bro, और other three.
Part 2.
सवाल कंपेयर करके देखना.
कंपेयर करूँ. वो तो ये बोल रहा था भाई. हाँ भाई, शेन तो ये बोल के गया भाई. आप क्या बोल रहे हो? नहीं, I think that will be fun. I think we'll do the next 3 or the other 3 of Kashmir, and then there'll be a podcast. Well, inshallah, we'll just be like Kashmir.
Oh, nice. Same.
Yeah, you guys are great. अपना shout out दे दो. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Shane is the best guy for that.
Shane. कैमरा में बोल के हाथ हिलाए.
Hey guys, please follow us on Instagram at Kashmir the Band, YouTube Kashmir Music Official, and Facebook at Kashmir Music /Kashmir Music.
और अपने personal आपको करना है shout out? नहीं.
नहीं.
अच्छा.
Just follow Zaki Music. I'll be releasing a couple of
nice,
days.
Nice.
Good plug.
Zaki with 2 eyes.
Zaki with 2 eyes. ZAKII.
Because there are 2 people in it, so.
What?
Oh, इतना सोच लगाया हुआ.
वो मिल नहीं रहा था single eye के साथ username.
Okay.
2 eye लगाया तो
क्या हुआ? ये थोड़ी बोलना होता है. बोलना 2 eye हमने choose किया.
2 लोग हैं. वही तो.
अच्छा. Eye to eye. यार, I will make you sing at some point if you keep doing this, पता है? I can't force you.
No. क्या? नहीं.
ये एड शीरन के गाने बहुत अच्छे गाता है और गिटार भी बजा लेता है उसके बाद.
नहीं.
वैसे कश्मीर में सब गिटार बजा सकते हैं. ये एक हमारा वो भी है थोड़ा सा मसला. एक गिटार होता है तो फिर सब छीन रहे होते हैं.
तो ऐसा मसला नहीं है.
Who always gets the guitar?
बिलाल.
Why Bilal?
बस वो छीन लेता है.
Oh.
तुमसे भी.
ले लो भाई, क्या हो गया? लड़ने क्या मारो, ले लो. अच्छा, if all of them can play the guitar, that's why you're so good, right? Because they're all chasing you down, so you have to be better than them.
Yeah, obviously.
Psychology दिया मैंने इसको. अच्छा. What's it called? Okay, Zaki, what music genre is that? Full.
I have no idea.
Janubi.
नहीं. पता नहीं बस vocals में auto tune लगा हुआ है बहुत ज़्यादा.
It's a new genre called auto tune.
नहीं अभी पहला गाना is a bit different but mostly हमने hip hop type beats के ऊपर कुछ चीजें करने की कोशिश
Nice, dude.
Like less guitars, like guitars नहीं है गानों में, like mostly like synths and.
He has an alter ego for it. He's gonna be pretty hip hop.
No.
Do you have an alter ego, dude?
No, I don't.
हाँ. मैं देख लूँगा.
नहीं वो username हमने अलग कर लिया because we wanted to release this as something like new. अब वो Zair Zaki फिर वो मैंने कहा
हाँ.
नहीं वीडियो अभी नहीं बना रहे, we're just releasing like songs, one song.
He's talking about when the video comes.
जब कुछ भी आए.
लेकिन वीडियो फॉर्म में.
जब कुछ भी वीडियो फॉर्म में आएगा तो.
हमने figured कि अगर हम वीडियोस बनाने में लग जाएंगे तो फिर गाने रिलीज नहीं होते, तो let's just.
ये होता है bro, ये होता है. But at the same time we've spoken about this before. अब जो है मैं खत्म करके पॉडकास्ट पे शुरू कर रहा हूँ. We've spoken about this before. You have to package it, right? So at some point.
At this point, I just want to release some stuff and see how it goes.
Yeah. You're confident though? You think you'll do good? Because I'm sure if I ask these guys, they'll be like, "हाँ, अच्छा होगा."
Either like it or you'll either hate it, like it's.
अच्छा, there's no middle ground.
Because like वो थोड़ा सा meme type song भी मैं बोलूँगा. Lyrics are not that serious. Okay. Like something I wouldn't do with Kashmir.
No, of course not. No.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah. Exciting stuff, boys. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us once again, dude.
Dude, I'm a fan, right? So
how long did we do this for? Time का पता नहीं लगा वैसे honestly.
You were checking your watch, dude.
I didn't. मैंने जब start किया था तो मैंने time नहीं किया था ना कि कितने
अच्छा 1 घंटा 15 मिनट.
Nice.
Yeah. We could have kept going, but we stopped now. Maybe we won't stop next time.
Yeah.
Won't stop, can't stop.
Yeah.
हाँ ब्रो नहीं आप लोग दोनों चले जाओ. ज़ाहिर मैं बैठ जाता हूँ. ज़ाहिर बैठा हुआ है. अब बताओ असल में क्या
थर्ड एक्ट पॉडकास्ट का शुरू होगा असली.
हाँ. But yeah, dude, it's fantastic. I think you guys are doing wonderful work. I think if that wasn't clear, I've said it like 17 times during this conversation.
I think you're doing a wonderful job, man. And all of us do. We were actually fighting over who would come to the podcast.
Yeah.
Bro, all of you can come. बस ये थोड़े से मसले हैं जो जैसे ज़ाहिर ने पहले मिनट में point out किया. अच्छा stands नहीं है आपके पास.
रहता है ना. You have 3 more people to call now.
Inshallah. Yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to that.
The other 3 Kashmir.
अब वो other 3 हो गए.
मेन तो हम है ना पहले हम आए.
other 3.
प्राइम वाले तो हम है ना यार.
देखो bro, वैसे ही जो है देखो मेरी बात सुनो. I'll explain what's going on here. All of you can play the guitar.
Yes.
But would we argue that you are by far the best? Okay.
Yeah, the best.
देखो मेरी बात सुनो. मेरी
हाँ
वेस्ट
ब्रो मेरा
बहुत सीखना है.
ब्रो मेरा इक्वेशन फक कर रहे हो तो मेरा मूड फक कर रहे हो ब्रो.
Sorry.
हाँ सही है. तो so all three of you can play the guitar. Is there another drummer?
Ali and Usman.
Can all both? But okay, shit. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. And he can play the piano.
He can play piano.
Yeah, and synths.
And he sings.
And he sings. I think the three of you are probably.
Bilal can play piano as well.
Yeah, piano. वो हाँ नहीं लेकिन प्ले तो करता है ना. क्या
ये नहीं करो.
इतना रूड हो दो
यार. बहुत रूड है यार. बिलाल सुन लो. देख लो.
मैं काटूंगा नहीं ब्रो.
हाँ ये तो रखना ताकि बिलाल सुने. मुझे सुर्ख हो गया. इससे डर गया.
Just because he plays it in his style doesn't mean he doesn't know how to play.
I don't think he said he doesn't know how to play. I think you said he doesn't know how to play just in his own style. So this banter is normal between you guys?
Yeah.
Is that
This is yeah, we're holding back a bit.
That's awesome, man. I think that's awesome. Anyhow, now I've ended the podcast 3 times. Thank you guys.
Sorry. I feel bad now.
Why do you feel bad?
Because we didn't let you end the podcast.
I don't have to end it.
Same.
ये बंदा बोल रहा है मुझे जाना है bro. यहाँ पे जा दो. Anyways, like, share and subscribe to Kashmir's music, dude. These are the first 3 और फिर जो बाकी लोग हैं वो इंशाल्लाह अगले वाले में आ जाएंगे. हाँ. Alright boys. बाकी लोग जो हैं. Alright guys. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.